So what you're about to learn is called thermal latency, or leaving a heat signature, right? Okay, so now take your hand off. So what is the absorption rate of wood, do you know?
I have no idea.
It's very high thermal capacity. So let's turn the page. Look over here, please come on this side. So there's your handprint.
What?
All right, how far can we go? How far can we go? How far can we go? 6, 7, 8, 9, 11, that was 2, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17. We can just keep on going. Let's just skip a bunch. I went almost to the back of the book before your handprint disappeared. So what that tells you is this has a high absorption rate or thermal conductivity. So it my hand is losing heat and transferring heat to it. So there's no such thing as cold, it's just the absence of heat.
Right.
So when I'm transferring heat to an object, I'm leaving behind something for other people to find. For example, if this was carpet, what would you think would happen if you walked across that way and you look down? You would see
footprints.
But on this, it'd be much more difficult, wouldn't it?
Right.
But on this is wood, so watch my hand, right? Kids love this, by the way. You can say, all right, you ready to watch my hand? They're like, wow.
Cool.
Yeah, so it leaves a heat print, right? Now, how long it stays there is based on several things. What's the ambient temperature of the room? What's the emissivity of the object? How long it will absorb
What's the
heat?
what of the
Fancy
object?
word.
It's a fancy word. Just say Mississippi. You'll be okay.
Okay.
Okay. Emissivity is.
I'm using that.
Emissivity.
Emissivity is basically the ability of an object to emit, absorb, or reflect heat. And if you want to describe it in firefighter terms, if it's rough, you can trust it. If it's shiny and burn your honey, don't trust it. Because here's why. If it's rough, the emissivity is closer to carbon, which is human skin. It absorbs and emits heat very well. If it is shiny, come over here. As this heats up, I want you to hold this. Stand back where they can see. And you see the heat underneath it, right? Most firefighters were taught simply to read this,
Right.
which is incorrect. That's just a spot temperature. As you can see, there is heat coming from underneath there. What do you think the temperature is inside this room?
70.
Okay. So this is getting warm. What does it say the temperature of the pot is? Do you trust that? What did I just tell you? If it's shiny, it will
Burn your honey.
That's right. So this is a low emissivity object. You ever had to buy windows for your home? They'll say low E. Low E means high reflectivity or low emissivity. It's energy efficiency. It's the ability to reflect heat, so it saves you money.
Right.
The problem with low emissivity objects, as far as the fire service tick, is they cannot be trusted. Okay, it's like you with cards. They can't trust you, right? So now, ooh, that's real warm. But what's it say?
79.
Okay, do you trust that?
Oh,
All
absolutely.
right, so let's move this back a little bit. What's the actual temperature reading? Come on up. Come on.
Oh.
No, come in here. Come in here.
Oh.
Right here. Just wait a second. And does that center burner work?
Yes.
Now, you should see colorization. A little green triangle is just like you in a dark room, your pupils do what? They dilate. When you go in a bright light, what do your pupils do? They constrict.
Yeah.
So this is a thermal imaging camera. It has an aperture, which is like your pupil. It's dilated in low heat, right? And it sees very well because it's letting lots of heat in. When it sees a lot of bright heat, or bright light in your case, it says, whoa, that's a lot. It closes the aperture, it squints, and it focuses in on the target. Most cameras lose discernible detail when you get in high heat. This is one of the few cameras on the market that doesn't do that. It actually gets better in high heat. When you see the triangle, it's trying to tell you that at least 2% of everything in front of you is at least 300 degrees. So as you as a firefighter, when you're going through there, you should pay attention to two things. One, that is not good for a victim. A, because anything over 200 degrees inside there, it's right there dead. And anything above 300, that plastic thing around your face starts to soften. That's not good.